What's going on, everyone? I'm Double D, and this is Nathan from the Lou, and welcome back to the Midwest Wrestling Podcast, Episode 2. We're about to review this entire weekend, the Smackdown before the Royal Rumble, and the Raw after the Royal Rumble. So it's going to be an entertaining episode. We've already talked about this podcast a couple days ago. We have some insane takes already for coming up, so we're gonna get into the whole entire weekend real quick. Let me ask you, Nathan, how you doing? How you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good today. Had a very productive day. Not really, just took a nap today, but yeah, no, it's been good.
That's good.
I'm ready to talk about some wrestling though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Mine's been an okay day, and I especially feel a lot more patriotic because I got the Chelsea Green Secret Harvest shirt.
Did you see Liv Morgan's shirt on Smackdown or Raw?
I think I saw it, but I didn't really pay attention to it.
It says "Hot girls love Dominic Mysterio."
Yeah,
I'm gonna get that shirt too.
Boo.
Got support. Got support Liv.
But yeah, I'm happy. This is my first wrestling shirt I've ever owned, so that's a stat.
Okay.
And I ordered a Roman Reigns shirt as well. That should be coming in the next few days, hopefully. No.
We'll get into it.
Yeah, I'll get into it. It scared me for a second because it looked like you froze, and then it did not. But we're okay. All right, let's talk about SmackDown. The SmackDown before the Royal Rumble. So, to begin the show, we had Cody, Sami, Randy Orton, and Jey Uso come out. Pretty much all of them want to win the Royal Rumble. And then Cody, of course, is going, I respect you. I love you. I appreciate you. Shout out to CJax525. But, and then, of course, you'd have Division come out. They're saying they want Braun Breaker to win Royal Rumble or whoever is going to win the Royal Rumble. And then they have a brawl, of course, and then that's going to set up for the main event later on the show. An 8-man tag team match. Not really much to say about that. And then you have Carmelo Hayes versus Rey Fenix. I say Carmelo Hayes had a great match. I say that was a decent match.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I loved it. Melo and Phoenix definitely worked together. It's one of Melo's best matches, I think so far as a champ, because it's two high flyers each other. I think my Leo Rush one was a better than this, but yeah.
Yeah, and The Miz, he didn't help him this time, and he won. So
yeah.
All right, so you have the Rio segment. How will they handle the Rumble? Because of course they gotta deal with friendships, and then of course like Charlexa, Liv, and Raquel come in, and then Nia Jackson, Lash Legend, also came in for that segment. It was pretty much like a phone-in segment, but
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. We'll get to more of that later on the show, or in the podcast, excuse me. But I'm just tired of like these friendships with these tag teams. I want these opponents to actually hate each other.
Yeah, exactly.
So, all right. So, of course, I think we have like Roxanne and Liv versus Charlexa. And
Morgan.
Once again, Charlexa wins and Roxanne gets pinned once again. I just really feel bad for Roxanne Perez because she's supposed to be the prodigy. And she keeps getting pinned every week, it seems like.
Yeah.
And then you have Jordan Grace and Jade Cargill brawl. Another brawl.
Oh, brawl out.
Yeah. I honestly feel like this is like a go home show. I don't feel like they don't try as much on like the go home shows because they know the pay-per-view is going to come up. But all right, then you have Gunther. He cuts promo on AJ Styles. He threatens to make him tap out. And then Styles said that Gunther tapped out. That's pretty much all that happened.
I think we missed a match.
We did? Oh, I'm about
Axiom
to get...
versus Johnny.
Do what?
Johnny versus Axiom.
Johnny versus Axiom. Yeah, you're right. I'm missing that one. Do you want to explain what happened in that one?
Yeah, so basically it was Axiom versus Johnny Gargano. It was a good match. It ended with Johnny stole, well, I guess like unmasked Axiom, but then he had his other mask in the ring, so we put that on, beat Johnny, and then put both masks together, and yeah. So kind of basic, but yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention that Roxanne and Liv and Charlexa match. Stephanie Vaquer, of course, beat up a little bit on Raquel before their
Yeah.
match on Monday Night Raw.
Yes.
And then you had MFT cut a promo. It's whatever. And then you had like the 8-man tag team match, which is the main event. And they didn't really have a match. They just brawled. And Drew McIntyre interfered. Jacob Fatu came out. And then Sami Zayn came out. And Sami Zayn, of course, they wanted him to look strong before his match against Drew McIntyre. So, and then that was the end of the show. Really.
We had some more stuff.
We did.
Before that match, AJ came to the ring, and he gets compared to Gunther, and he's saying that he's gonna tap him out, whatever.
Oh, yeah, I already talked about AJ and Gunther.
Yeah, we had a tease for Shinsuke and Tama Tonga again, which, if you know their New Japan stuff, it's pretty good. And then Ilya versus Miz, and Ilya wins.
Yeah, we had that. I don't know. This SmackDown's kind of lackluster. Some of the stuff I forgot.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah. All right, so now we're going to talk about the most important part.
Should we go to,
the Royal Rumble.
Woo!
Oh, man. I'd say for this Royal Rumble, I mean, I have to say for like some of the episodes have been like lackluster for 2025. I was hoping like maybe they would turn it around here. But we'll see if they did. All right. So you had the Women's Royal Rumble to start it off. Start off with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. I thought it was kind of interesting. They had them like tease that they were going to fight each other. And then they didn't actually fight, which I thought it was funny. Kind of showed like...
It was funny. It was funny.
It kind of showed like the Charlotte friendship going on there. And then you had... Then you had like a few other superstars come in. I'm not going to name 1 through 30. That would take too long.
Yeah.
And then you had Jordan Grace come in.
Well, let's talk about some spots in there a little bit.
Yeah, we are going to talk about some spots.
Yeah.
All right. You had like Jordan Grace come in, and she eliminated like 3 women. I think she eliminated like Lola Vice, Ivy Nile, and I think she eliminated some other Candice LeRae. I think she eliminated LeRae.
Yeah.
Correct. But yeah, she came in as a powerhouse, but then her momentum was slow throughout the match, which we'll get to. Now this I found interesting. They had Becky Lynch, Natty, was Natalia, but now under her new character, it's Natty. And then you had Maxine Dupree feud throughout the match. And you had Becky Lynch eliminate Maxine. And then you had Natty eliminate Becky Lynch. And man, Becky Lynch went on a crash out. I mean, honestly, I think they're making Becky Lynch to what Chelsea Green used to be.
Well, the thing is, Becky didn't lose, though. I'm just saying, if you look at the clips, and she posted it, her feet were still there. So Becky never got eliminated. I'm just saying. This is a team. It's a ruse. I feel like WWE should be sued because they mistreated her and lied about her. I think Becky got eliminated.
No. It looked like she got eliminated to me.
Fake news. Fake news.
No. I saw my own 2 eyes. She's out of that ring. She just crying.
Her feet were in the air. I'm just saying.
All right, but I wasn't really happy about Becky's booking here because I thought at least she'd last with a superstar of her stature. I thought she was going to last longer in the Rumble.
Yeah,
but
I get it.
You had that happen, and then you would have Lash Legend enter at number 15. She'd eliminate Jordan Grace, and this is what I found like interesting about her eliminating Jordan Grace. They were hyping up Jade Cargill versus Jordan Grace. Now, it's still soon to find out because since Liv made her decision, we'll talk. Well, she hasn't really made a decision yet, but we think she's gonna make a decision on someone. But there could be the possibility later on, maybe Jordynne Grace wins Elimination Chamber or something like that. But
that'd be good.
I don't know. She got eliminated in the Rumble really quick whenever like Lash Legend came in.
Yeah,
I believe that was who eliminated her.
A standout for the Rumble, or for the women's, was Kiana James.
Kiana James, yeah, she looked impressive.
You like talked about her last week a little bit, and like I didn't realize, but she's really good. She's really good in the ring. NXT as a whole was just doing amazing things in the ring for this week.
Yeah, I mean, if you have to explain like Kiana James, like her size will actually fool you because you think she's kind of like not as strong as a wrestler like Ripley or Jordan, but you see her in the ring,
oh, yeah,
she makes some moves.
Yeah.
Okay, and then after like Jordynne Grace gets eliminated by like Lash Legend, I think I'm correct, right? I think that was who eliminated Jordynne Grace. I think it was.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm right. All right. Then all Judgment Day enters. You'd have Liv entered before Lash, and then you have Roxanne. You have Raquel. Judgment Day trying to do the working together.
Mhm.
And then you'd have Chelsea Green enter at number 18. And now, as much as I did not like that she was not in the Rumble longer, but I really like the spot she got. Because she looks like Kofi Kingston with those saves. Like Alpha Fire getting under her, like keeping her feet touching.
I'll let you have your time. I'll let you have your...
It reminded me of Kofi Kingston. It was pretty cool.
Okay.
But and then she tried to get Rhea Ripley to, join the Secret Service. I mean, I don't know. Rhea Ripley's now on my list now because she acted like she was going to join the Secret Service. And then she had to eliminate Chelsea Green right after that.
That's treasonous, yeah.
Yeah, treasonous. Like, honestly, I believe Rhea Ripley should be banned. Like, banned.
Yeah.
Like, send her away from WWE. Like, never return again. Like, they should have left her in Saudi Arabia after eliminating Chelsea Green, but... Anyways. But...
she would not enjoy that.
But that happened.
Yeah.
She got eliminated. I'm just really disappointed by, like, the booking. I mean, we've already talked about it, like, the last episode. It just doesn't surprise me at this point. But we're still trying to get her up to the top. But
that household will be good one day.
And then later on, you had Kairi Sane accidentally eliminate Asuka. So I think apparently they're going to try to break up Kairi Sane and Asuka.
Asuka is one of my favorite characters. Her just being so, like, abusive to Kairi is hilarious. It sounds terrible out of context, but like,
I'm clipping that with no context.
But her just bullying Kairi is just hilarious. It's like, Kairi!
Yeah, but I feel like Kairi's gonna get sick of it and they're gonna break up. And
oh yeah,
I have a bad feeling, but I have a feeling that it's like this is gonna be a hot take. But I feel like Kairi Sane might get released again. Hot take. After they break up.
Well, she did hurt Liv Morgan, so I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that doesn't happen, but
no, same honestly.
And then later on, you'd have Brie Bella enter, and she would help Nikki Bella. I hate that theme song, but she came in.
So annoying.
And then you had Tiffany Stratton return at number 30.
Yeah.
And then you would have people like Lash Legend, Sol Ruka still in the match. Yeah, you had some NXT call-ups looking good in this Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Not just in the women's, but in the men's too.
Sol's not even called up yet.
Yeah, I said from the NXT roster.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
But she did amazing. I made a kind of dumb mistake at the end, but...
Yeah, it looked kind of silly.
Yeah.
That might have actually been her
really
spot,
cool.
though.
It looked really cool. It just didn't make sense why she would try that.
Oh, we're going to get to that. There's a couple things before that. But,
yeah.
Of course, you would have, like, those final people in there. And then you'd have Rhea Ripley get eliminated by Raquel. And I thought, man, it looks like Raquel's going to win. But then all of a sudden, Liv Morgan did the classic behind your back during the Royal Rumble and eliminated Raquel.
Every man and woman for herself.
Yes, exactly.
You know? Raquel already had a title match.
Yeah. So then the
So, I
final
mean,
four, you had Liv, Stratton, Ruka, and Raquel. Raquel was already eliminated, so it was actually the final three.
Yeah.
And I thought the spot they had at the end was pretty cool. Like, you had all three of them,
awesome.
like, hanging on to the rope. I thought, wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Then, of course, you'd have Stratton eliminate Soruka, and then Liv Morgan was able to knock Stratton off, and Liv Morgan was able to get the victory. I thought it was a smart decision to have Morgan win. I thought it should have been Belair, but Belair didn't even show up.
Well, I think it was good, but Soul Stature out of the ring was kind of dumb. It looked cool, but like no matter what, you're getting eliminated. So even if it works, it's kind of like you're putting yourself eliminated. So
I mean, what was she thinking? A John Cena Batista 2005?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, Liv's still in the ring or still in the match, though, so no matter what, she would have lost.
Yeah. I mean, we don't want to see
cool,
we don't want to see Triple H come out and tear both his quads. We don't want that happening.
Again.
Yeah.
Again. That's the family. Everybody tears their quads in their family.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Zayn, Triple H, wins.
Yeah, I mean, the quads in that family is pretty weak. But
yeah.
But yeah, let's see. Yeah, of course you had Liv win. But you had like notable people not return. You had AJ Lee not return the match. You had Paige not return the match. And you had Bianca Belair not return the match.
You had Blue Mode. Oh, you had Brie Mode though.
Yeah, we got Brie Bella. That was pretty much the only surprise, honestly. We knew Stratton was returning. But
yeah, who else was surprised?
There wasn't really much surprises, honestly.
Yeah, that's it. That was it.
Because I was expecting more. But I mean, I can understand why AJ Lee didn't make it, because of course she's activist.
I would like Trish.
So
yeah,
Lee wasn't gonna go to Saudi Arabia. That does make sense now thinking about it. But if I had to, I say the Rumble match. At times it felt underwhelming, but some of it had really cool spots. So I thought it was decent. It evened out, so it was decent.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about? Oh, we got to go over our predictions for the Women's Rumble.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
So I'm gonna go over to the next page I got. So for the what we had predicted, I gotta flip. Okay, there we go. So for the women's match, I had as the Iron Man, I had Lyra, and Nathan had Chelsea for the memes. Iron Man ended up being Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
Iron Woman.
I should have been smart about that and got it.
The winner ended up being Liv Morgan. You got the winner correct. And I guess Bianca. Bianca never showed up.
Yeah.
Then most eliminations, Lash Legend. I guessed Lash Legend, so I got that correct.
That was good. That was good.
And then you said Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace only eliminated, I think, 3 people.
I thought she was going to do more, but yeah.
And then surprise entrance, I had... Okay, I regret... No, I predicted Paige.
We both did.
Yeah, we both predicted Paige. I don't know.
No, I predicted AJ, but still.
Yeah, you predicted AJ. I had those flip-flop. I apologize.
Yeah,
but yeah.
It's okay.
And then the actual ones that we had, like the fastest elimination, we had Candice LeRae at 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Most eliminations, Lash Legend, Charlotte Flair, I already mentioned. The surprise return was Brie Bella. None of us guessed that.
Primo.
And then the winner, of course, was Liv Morgan. She eliminated 3 women in 43 minutes and 50 seconds. At number 14.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
The GOATs.
We move on.
GOAT.
We move on.
Oh no.
So now we got Gunther versus AJ Styles.
Wait. A moment
AJ
of silence.
Styles.
A moment of silence. Pause. A moment of silence. AJ Styles.
Yes. Thank you, AJ Styles. Anyways, Gunther versus AJ Styles. AJ Styles putting his career on the line. They pretty much went back and forth the entire match, of course. Gunther with his hard-hitting ring style. AJ Styles, of course. We were expecting him to lose. He went to sleep. And Gunther won the match. I knew it was going to be Gunther.
Yeah, it's obvious it's going to be Gunther.
Now, the interesting thing after that match, though, AJ Styles, he was taking his gloves off, but then he put them back on. So does that mean something?
I think AJ is bound for somewhere else. I think he's going to wrestle in either in TNA, AEW, or both.
Yeah. I say it's going
to does some more things.
I say it's most likely TNA because that's his home. And he probably wants to finish his career there.
But he has so many friends and some matches to do in AEW.
Yeah.
I think he's going to do like one appearances.
Yeah. It's funny.
Like,
it's making AEW look like the retirement home.
It is. But it's going to be good matches, though, if he goes there. Him versus Will, him versus Kenny, him versus Mojo again. Sammy Guevara, all those. MJF would be cool. Edge again. Adam Copeland again. It'd be cool to read that.
I had to fix my screen right there. I apologize, guys. All right, so yeah, you had that happen. Of course, like AJ Styles, almost said Lee, said goodbye to the fans, Saudi Arabia. And then next you'd have Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. I don't know. I didn't really have much to say about this match. It was an okay match, but we knew Drew. I mean, I thought Sami was gonna win because I thought they were gonna finally finish that underdog story, and WWE decided not to do that and still have Drew McIntyre as the champion.
I think that match was a good match, but it just didn't need to happen because both men did not need to lose. Drew needed that title reign, and Sami did not need to lose again to Drew.
Yeah,
but I'm glad that Drew won.
Yeah, same here. I mean, that was the only reason why I think they had Sami in that match was because it was in Saudi Arabia. Anywhere else, he would not have been in that match.
Yeah.
But yeah, I predicted Sami, so I was wrong on that. He got Drew. He predicted Drew, so he was correct on that. But all right, now we go for the men's Royal Rumble match. And oh man, this is where the takes are gonna clash.
Oh, yes, they will.
So you'll have, to start off, you'd have Oba Femi enter at number 1. And then you'd have Braun Breaker enter at number 2. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you have a guy in a mask attack Braun Breaker. Now, I want to ask you, who do you think that guy in the mask was?
Ric Flair. No, Austin Theory, I think.
Austin Theory.
I think.
Interesting.
Just how he looked and like his style. It also could be Seth, but like I don't think Seth's healed yet. It can be somebody standing for Seth though.
I mean, it still could be Seth. I mean, he could still do some stuff, but not be ready for in-ring action, kind of like Vaquer was.
I think it could have been some random person, but like it's supposed to be Seth. It's like they're gonna say it's Seth, but like it was just a random person. Does that make sense, kind of? Like
I'm not
like
really
the
sure.
the person that actually like did the spot is just some like random person, but like they're gonna say it was Seth because like Seth's not fully healed yet. So yeah. Does that make more sense?
This is yeah, it kind of does. This is the two people I think it could be. My biggest bet is Seth Rollins. It just looked like Seth Rollins. I mean, maybe not in the face, but to me, it looked like something like Seth Rollins would do. And it kind of looked like his stance as well. My second option, I think it's going to be a surprise, Jake Paul. Now,
Sorry, 1 second.
I know Jake Paul is still recovering from getting his jaw broken in that fight, but he could be, since his fighting career is kind of in dumps.
But that style is so.
He could be teaming up with
I don't
Logan
think
Paul.
Jake Paul. As much as I would hate that, it'd be kind of. It'd be funny.
Because look, I think they're trying to get the vision with more heat, so they're trying to get like other people that they know that they really dislike. So I can see Jake Paul hopping in.
I think it was some like just random worker, some guy from the PC, who was just standing in at the time for like a Seth until Seth's healed.
Kind of like the El Grande Americano thing, which we're going to talk about in a couple minutes. Yeah, I can see that happening. Of course, you'd have like Oba Femi. He would eliminate the first 5 people in the Rumble, including Matt Cardona. And I was disappointed for Matt Cardona because I really thought he was going to last in that match more. And I really disagree with this booking here because Zack Ryder, I can understand getting eliminated that quick. But with it being Matt Cardona, you're talking about the guy from the Indies.
Matt Cardona.
He gets eliminated that quick.
Belt collector. Let me take a second. Okay. Let me crash out for a second.
All right.
Okay. There's going to be a lot of crash outs today. Why are we jobbing Matt Cardona? I am the biggest.
I asked the same question for his wife.
I defend them a lot, but I cannot defend them jobbing on Matt Cardona. I mean, the dude is amazing. He can talk. He can wrestle. He's a phenomenal heel, and everybody loves him. I feel like what they're doing, having him job out to Oba, like I like that Oba was just throwing over the top rope, but it's just who he threw over the top rope.
Yeah,
it wasn't just Matt; it was more people than that. Yeah, sorry, I'll calm down a little bit, but
no, I agree. He definitely should have lasted longer. Maybe he could have still got eliminated by Oba, but still have him like last longer in the match.
Yeah,
but, I mean, you wouldn't really have as much happen. You'd have a couple of like people called in from AAA, Mr. Iguana, and then La Parca later in the match.
Yeah.
But
before, I actually didn't mind La Parca.
Yeah,
he was really good. Iguana's was okay.
But in between that, I thought this was a funny spot. You'd have El Grande Americano, and then you'd have the original El Grande Americano come in after that. And what I found really hilarious, they were both trying to take each other's mask off, and they both eliminated each other.
The issue is, the fans didn't know who the original El Grande was, so he had no pop at all.
Yeah,
like they kind of were confused. So I think El Grande, the new one, should have unmasked him and showed who actually it was, and that person would have got a pop. Because like everybody was expecting to be one anyway.
Yeah, I agree. Because like I'm gonna be honest right now, everybody knows which one is which by just the body form.
What do you mean? Yeah, but like I mean, I don't know the difference. Who's who? I don't know who they are. I know that. They are these legendary wrestlers who wrestled for over 100 years. Yeah. And that was according to commentary on Smackdown or Raw. They've been on for 100 years. So I'm just saying, they're not new.
Well, that explains why they didn't last in the Rumble that long, because they're 100 years old. But all right. So then next, you'd have Cody Rhodes come in. He would make some moves and stuff in the Rumble. But then Royce Keys. Royce Keys made his debut.
Oh yeah, I like how they started off as Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah.
And then the crowd absolutely liked him, which I was surprised the crowd knew who he was.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Which I'm glad they do that now. Like they don't show like, they don't copy AEW, but they kind of show like the actual name and then they change it. Mm-hmm. So that way people will understand who it is.
Yeah.
Because I noticed at first when other people were returning, they forgot who they were or they didn't understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, and I believe
let's
he's
talk
gonna.
more about the Oba elimination without. Who else did eliminate?
Oba
Solo,
eliminated. He eliminated Solo
Braun,
Sikoa, Braun Breaker, Matt
Braun,
Cardona,
Matt,
Rey
and
Mysterio.
Rusev. Rey Mysterio and Rusev. I feel terrible for Rusev. Kind of like how same with Matt. They've done nothing with Rusev, and then he's been back since last WrestleMania or the last Rumble, I think. No, last Rumble or the last WrestleMania.
Yeah, I feel bad for Rey
So, yeah, he's been back
Mysterio
for a while.
too, because at the twilight of his career, he's
Well,
having stuff go on.
I'm okay with that because he's had his time, and it's still Rey Mysterio. He's still, I mean, he wrestled all the time, so that's fine. But like Rusev never gets any TV time, and he got his in there for like 5 seconds, and that was it.
Yeah, I mean, 2015 Rusev would have lasted longer. Heck, he almost won it in 2015.
Yeah. But he got jobbed out. I feel like I like the spots of jobbing them out, but I feel like it should have been other people who got jobbed out.
I agree. Oh yeah, there was no Kit Wilson. I was expecting Kit Wilson to be there.
So I feel like it's because Saudi is a little against certain things.
They have toxic masculinity.
Yes, let's say that. And he got put over. Same with Alistair. I know why Alistair wasn't. Because of some of his tattoos they don't approve of.
Yeah.
So he just didn't go over there, and yeah.
I mean, they showed the details too of like Rey Mysterio. You know, he's Catholic. On his mask, they had the cross gone because they were in Saudi Arabia.
He's Christian, but yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's just another mask, but yeah. I think people were like reading too much into that because I mean he's had that before, and also it was on his entrance, so like the cross mask.
That's true.
Yeah. I don't think Sonny's too much about that.
But of course he'd have like Cody Rhodes, of course, be wrestling and stuff. He would help. He'd help LA Knight. LA Knight would return, and he'd eliminate Brock Lesnar. Now I really hated this spot because Brock Lesnar, him being in the Rumble and eliminating so many people. I mean, him getting eliminated is supposed to be a big moment.
Because he eliminated Oba, too. And we didn't talk about the standoff. You didn't talk about the standoff between Oba and Brock.
Yeah.
Another crash that I have is they kept teasing it. And then Brock just beat the crap out of him. I feel like it should have been Oba who eliminated Brock.
Yeah, I agree. It should have been Oba.
Better with that. But like, Oba got just little bro by Brock.
Yeah. I mean, that wasn't even the worst part.
It's Brock.
That wasn't even the worst part.
Yeah, Brock also...
The worst part was he got eliminated during Jey Uso's entrance. When Brock Lesnar gets eliminated, that's a huge moment. And they didn't pay attention to it that much.
And it was crazy because Brock also eliminated Ilya. And it was sad watching Ilya just try to beat him up and do nothing. I mean, Brock wrestled for Ilya, kind of also rode him. And Ilya is the guy that beat Gunther.
That's right. I was about to mention that.
Ilya is a monster. Ilya is a monster. And he just gets jobbed out to a Gunther. It was bad. Gunther and Oba jobbed two people out, and they jobbed the wrong people out.
Like, honestly, I agree. I think the wrong people that got jobbed. Wrong people got jobbed. And there were some of them that I think shouldn't have lasted as long in a Rumble.
Yeah, same.
But what I was shocked of who lasted really long was Javon Evans. He was actually the Iron Man in this match.
He reminded me a lot of Kofi. He had like a lot of Kofi spots, kind of.
Yeah, where he's hanging onto the ropes and stuff. I mean, that's insane. His athleticism.
Oh yeah, I was like involved so many times. He did really good.
I mean, yeah, I'm kind of going back and forth here. But then, of course, he'd have Gunther enter at 30. Oh, this scared me. I thought, oh, man, Gunther's going to win. Because I thought, oh, man, this is going to be just like what they did with Brock Lesnar in 2022, where he...
I was there, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, where I think he won a match. And then, yeah, you were there.
That was St. Louis, wasn't it?
That was St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Brock Lesnar, of course, entered at 30, then he won, the Royal Rumble. No, I think he lost against Bobby Lashley.
No, He won the Rumble. Oh no! He lost the match, but he didn't win the Rumble.
Yeah,
Which
he
is
did.
a hot take, and I'm gonna hate this, but I didn't hate it. I didn't hate the idea of it.
I didn't.
I didn't hate when Brock won. I was there in person, so it's probably some bias of that. But I mean, it was crazy watching Brock just come in there and just win.
Yeah,
It was definitely shocking.
Yeah, that was like insane. I really hope they can come to St. Louis again. Yeah, it's fun to watch.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. We could do a video down there.
Yeah. And then you have the final four. It'd be like Logan Paul, Randy Orton, Gunther, and Roman Reigns. Logan Paul lasted a decent amount of time in this match too.
Okay, so take a step back with it. The Vision got eliminated by LA Knight. I love the spot. LA Knight got like eliminated Bronson.
Yeah.
And Austin. But I think it should have been Austin. Theory should have stayed in the match instead of Logan. And LA Knight should have eliminated Logan and Bronson.
All right.
Instead of yeah.
Yeah, like honestly, I think it would have been better for Austin Theory not to shave his head. I think a lot of people would have taken him more serious.
Yeah.
If he looked like the original, like Austin Theory, like Vince McMahon pushed him to be, I think it would have took him more seriously. But they didn't know how to book him at the beginning, and they're trying to build him back up.
Yeah. I just think he should have been eliminated before Logan. I think Logan should have been out. And then because Logan's always in there, but they do it for like cheap heat.
That's true. Like with Gunther as well. But all right.
Yeah.
So then you'd have Logan Paul be eliminated, and you have Randy Orton be eliminated. It'd come down to Gunther and Roman Reigns. And then, of course, Roman Reigns went for the spear, and he said, "Not today, Gunther. This is not your Rumble." And then Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble. And I got that correct.
All right, let's take a step back a little bit before I crash out.
All right.
I'm gonna compliment Roman a little bit. I liked when he knocked the crap out of Jay.
Yes, I like that too.
I like that. I liked his little one-on-one match with Gunther. But, and there could start an argument between me and you, like I did before, Roman did not need that win. Roman does not need to win the Rumble. He does not need to be in the WrestleMania again. WWE is in a place that they have enough stars that they do not need Roman Reigns in the main event.
Yeah. I mean, you say there's a lot more stars and stuff, but the problem is I look at the ratings, and the ratings are down from what they used to be. And when Roman Reigns is gone, I notice a lot more fans have been tuned out. And Roman Reigns with Pat McAfee explained that. He doesn't agree what's going on creatively, and he can just tell that WWE's kind of going downhill. Okay. And him being in character or not, he's making a point.
But he literally only complained to get the Rumble win. He threw a fit, he complained just to get the Rumble win, and it worked. I get that he get draws and stuff, but he can't be complaining about younger talent not getting over when he politics to get to win the Rumble.
Yeah, but I think you're looking at this story. Right. You're looking at the story short term. I think you got to look at it long term. Roman might be getting to the top spot again, but he's getting up there so that way he can put someone else over, I believe. Later on.
Roman has never put anybody over. And I'm sorry, but he's not going to be as over as he was when he was champion for like 4 years.
1,316 days.
It's that. Yeah. That thing is like, I feel like the Rumble was just so awkward and weird because of the winner. We could have had a good spot between Braun and Roman, a good spot between Brock and Roman again, a good spot between Oba and Roman. All those guys could have eliminated Roman, but like they eliminated by
okay.
Like, other means.
I will admit, I believe Roman should have entered earlier than later, and that way we could have got a lot more spots.
But why? I mean, like, he should not have even won it. Like, it's just like, what does it do?
Well, I meant with him like entering early, he can have face-offs. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but like the bottom line is no matter what, if he's gonna win, why is it? What's the point?
All right, then what's the point of him winning? Star power. He has a lot more star power than almost everybody on the not almost everybody, everybody on the
But
roster.
he's so inconsistent. He's so inconsistent that he's never there. We can't have a champion that's never on the show.
Well, before CM Punk's not usually there.
He's always there.
Recently, but at first he wasn't there as much.
Okay, but we're talking about like him missing like 1 week out of a month. Roman would miss 2 months out of the and then come back for a match, miss 2 more months, leave for like 4 months as champion, and come back. And people just accepted it. And that's not how we need a champion.
You know why they would accept it?
The reason why.
You know why they'd accept it? Because Roman Reigns would still make the storyline more entertaining with being there in less time than all the others there being there full time. Quote John Cena.
Because he's still a part-timer.
Yeah, he's a part-timer, but he's
like,
telling the stories better. Like,
nobody,
we'll get to like the Roman and CM Punk promo because I'm going to use that as an example. Yeah. But I believe overall, he's given the storytelling back to WWE what they're lacking in these storylines.
All I know is that for 4 years, Roman Reigns buried everybody, didn't build anybody up. And people that he did build up, once he was not in the story with them anymore, they didn't have anything to walk on their own. I'm not denying he's a star. I'm saying that like he's selfish. He doesn't get back to business, and his whole career has just been him getting pushed. And he couldn't deal with not being pushed for 2 years, and he complains, and he's trying to leave.
Well, I'd have to say,
and now they give him what he wants.
I have to say, like the people that I'd say that he helped elevate, like during like his past 4 years. Of course, the ones on the bloodline, like Solo Sikoa, Sami Zayn got elevated. I say, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes finished the story.
Okay. Minus Cody. Who else? Because the Usos, kind of.
Sami Zayn.
But the thing is, look, yes, Roman's a star, but once he's not with them, Sami does nothing. Let's be honest with you. But Sami also kind of helped put over the bloodline too.
Yeah, I agree. That made him more likable.
Jay only got over because of his influence. So it's like, why is Roman winning when he doesn't get back?
Yeah.
And like, I get like he's a star, but like he doesn't need it. There's some people like Braun Breaker, Ova, LA Knight, Matt Cardona, Gunther even would have been a better choice.
Well, I agree with LA Knight and Matt Cardona. I believe LA Knight should have won rather than Roman, but Roman was my second option. I wanted Roman to win, but I think LA Knight should have been truly the one that should have won. But the point I'm trying to make about like Roman Reigns is that even with him like, you know, like not putting people over throughout that year span, later on whenever they would win the championships, that would actually feed a storyline to them. Like it fed a storyline to Seth Rollins. It fed one to Drew McIntyre. Like, it made Drew McIntyre winning that title against Cody Rhodes that more special. And then Seth Rollins hitting Roman Reigns with the chair at WrestleMania. That added more to their story, I say.
It did, but it's still... That's because Roman's a star, and yes. But he doesn't help make other stars. People are just stars when they're associated with him. But when they're not associated with him, they have nothing else.
Yeah. Now, I will say...
Because everybody's Roman. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something that was going on back in 2022, though. Did you know that Roman Reigns was actually planned to lose against Brock Lesnar if he didn't catch COVID? Back in, like, 2022. It was actually around the Royal Rumble, because remember, he didn't make the Royal Rumble because he was... Yeah. Not the Royal Rumble, but I think it was, like, the pay-per-view after that. because he got sick or something.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
But yeah, Brock Lesnar was actually supposed to beat him, so his reign might not have existed at all.
Well, 2 years is still a lot. He already beat like most records anyway.
Yeah. But I
think Roman. Yeah. Sorry, go on.
But with like Roman Reigns too, with him like holding the title for that long, this is gonna sound kind of like an egregious argument. But I feel like with people beating him, that's gonna make it more of a statement too, because they can be like, "I beat Roman Reigns, the most dominant champion of our era." Like Bronson Reed can say that, and definitely others. Cody Rhodes can say that.
But right now, Bronson is barely beating anything.
And that's because Triple H is booking him 50-50.
Well, yes, but that's the thing. It's still like, okay, look, if someone beats Randy Orton,
right,
that gives them a lot of like momentum.
Yeah.
Someone beats Cody, a lot of momentum. Somebody beats Cena, a lot of momentum. Someone beats Roman, who cares? They aren't pushed after. They aren't treated, and no one really cares.
Yeah. To be honest here, I think Bronson should have won. We're going to get into Raw later, but I just want to bring up this point. I think Bronson should have won that match instead of Penta.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Because that made Bronson Reed look weak. Because even with him, like, not winning the Rumble, they could have still made him look strong, and they failed to do that. Like...
Yeah, true.
Because they could have built it up to be like a rematch between Roman and Bronson Reed.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I mean, that's another problem, like, internally in WWE, where it's just some of the bookings, like, 50-50.
Yeah.
But,
that is a problem.
But that's my personal opinion. I just believe that Roman Reigns is just more the star. And they believe, well, Roman believes creatively that there hasn't been, like, stars build up more than him. So he's going to be a transitional champion and then put somebody else over.
Though.
Which maybe it could be Braun Breaker, and it could be Obafemi or Trick Williams.
Well, that's the thing. Look, we're not going to get more over than Roman because he got a 4-year title reign. So you can't get anybody over in 2 years compared to that. So he's complaining about something that's not even long enough to happen. Because it took them 15 years to get him over because he wasn't good. Let's be honest.
I mean, they don't even necessarily have to have a long reign to be over, though.
Yeah.
It just makes sure it's entertaining. And the people like it. That's pretty much what matters. But all right. We'll talk about more of that argument with the Roman Reigns and CM Punk promo later on. Let's talk about our predictions for the men's Rumble. Let's see. Who do we got? So for the men's, you had Matt Cardona as the Iron Man. That aged like milk. I sure wish it didn't age like milk, but it did. And then mine also aged like milk because I said Braun Breaker.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then the winner.
Well, I had the winner.
The winner, I had Roman Reigns, and then you had Braun Breaker. We both, you got the women's right, I got the men's correct. For most eliminations, I had Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker definitely didn't do that. But you were right about Obafemi. Which, that makes sense. Because they made him look like a monster the next Raw.
Oh, they did. Yeah, he did so good. Oh, we'll talk about that.
And then you got the surprise entrance correct about Royce Keys.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had Jericho, and Jericho didn't even show up. He was heavily rumored, and he didn't even show up.
No Jericho. Woo, I'm so happy.
But yeah, that was pretty some interesting picks. But you got me by like 1 point on the Royal Rumble, and that was all because you picked Oba.
Can I have a victory speech? Okay. I would like to thank my mom, Mike the Academy, all you marks out there who supported me and loved me and told me that I would do this. This is for you. And all you Roman Reigns fans who think he's some amazing godlike being, you can suck it, okay? I don't care if he won. He does not need to win that. Okay, sorry. thank you, everybody. Also, thank you to Triple H. Thank you once again. Love you, Hunter. Give us tickets to Mania. Free ride, box seats, be awesome. We also would like to meet with Morgan and Chelsea Green. So thank you for everything.
We fans may suck, but at least we don't swallow. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on to Raw. Okay. Raw. Whoa. I meant WWE Raw. All right. No, that's going to be in the podcast. All right.
It didn't even cross my mind.
All right. You have Braun Breaker interrupt the beginning of Raw, all mad and angry. Because, of course, he got eliminated. Yeah, he was pretty much tearing up everything. You'd have security come out. You would have, like, Paul Heyman. He'd blame Adam Pearce for the reason why he came out at number 2. And then Adam Pearce came out, and he was like, the last time someone showed up in a mask was Austin Theory. Everybody's like, what? That's not Austin Theory.
Yeah.
And then Braun Breaker was still going after Adam Pearce. Because he was that angry. And then you had LA Knight come in, and he would just... He made the Vision's, like, night miserable during the entire night.
Oh, yeah.
Which I thought was funny.
LA Knight, yeah.
It kind of reminded me of, like, Stone Cold Steve Austin, actually, back in the day with, like, Vince McMahon. Like, for the entire episode, he was just tortured.
Yes. He's the next Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, you were telling me that the other day. I mean...
Oh, yeah.
He might be the Stone Cold from Temu, but at least he's kind of showing Steve Austin-like. I'll give it that.
At least he's not the Vicky Guerrero from Temu.
The who from Temu?
Chelsea Green. Vicky Guerrero. You want to play? Yeah. Dummy. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
but yeah.
It was good watching LA Knight do this. I was kind of mad after because... Okay, I guess we'll get to it a little bit. That's a little later in the show.
Yeah. But next you'd have...
gets escorted out, though.
Yeah. You'd have Javon Evans versus El Grande Americano. And then original El Grande would cost El Grande Americano the match. And now to let Javon Evans win.
How do you feel about that?
Knowing that Javon Evans is bouncy and they're trying to make him a star, I feel like they should have had Evans clean. And maybe
but he had a good match though.
Yeah, he did have a good match. But I feel like if he had like the original El Grande Americano, I think he should have came in after the match instead of during the match.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
They would have had like a face-off or something there. Now...
Well, because El Grande was like trying to cheat. Mm-hmm. And with a little like metal plate in his mask, and then El Grande Americano, the OG, comes out and
the OG El Grande.
Yeah, so I guess in the face.
All right. So next,
yeah.
Now next, I thought this was one of the funniest moments of the night. We thought AJ Styles was going to say something to the American audience.
Oh my god!
And instead, it was Gunther.
Gunther mocked his entrance is the funniest thing I've seen.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty much put together, but then I thought his promo was kind of mediocre because he kind of says the same stuff. But still, him coming out to the entrance was hilarious.
Yeah, are we gonna get into what happened after his?
But then you have Dragon Lee come out.
Oh, jeez.
You have Dragon Lee defending AJ Styles. I thought, man, he was whipping Gunther here. Man, Gunther looked weak.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, Gunther got the bell.
Ring bell.
And pretty much took him.
Knocked him out.
He pretty much took Dragon Lee to that place Logan Paul was. On the ropes, so.
Yeah. Can we say that he, Nah, I don't think we can say what he did.
Yeah.
I don't know YouTube guidelines.
Yeah, just look it up. I'm not saying it on here, but I kind of gave you guys the hint.
When Dragon Lee went by, just went limp, I was like, this is the coolest, scariest thing ever. On February 1st, too, so let's just... let's just. I'm not gonna say much about that, but you get some stuff.
Yeah. Well, let's move
All
on.
right, then
We
Adam
had
Pearce tells Paul
Oba
Heyman-
Femi squash the Viking Raiders.
Well, before that, Adam Pearce tells Paul Heyman that he had to escort LA Knight out, which is kind of dumb because LA Knight saved Adam Pearce from getting his butt kicked by
That's true.
Braun in them. And then Adam Pearce was like, oh yeah, you have to leave, which kind of stupid. Well, maybe he was lying because later, but like still, I'm like, he saved you. You should be thankful for that. But also then, Braun Breaker also gets told by Heyman that Pierce wants him to square it out, and of course Braun Breaker freaks out and crashes out and starts. Yeah.
Yeah. What I think kind of funny about this storyline, though, they're making Adam Pearce look like they're having the Vision have beef with Adam Pearce, kind of like Roman Reigns and his bloodline did when they were going after Adam Pearce back in the day.
Oh yeah, poor Adam Pearce.
Well, I'm a Chelsea
Scrap
Green
Daddy.
fan, so I don't really care about Adam Pearce that much. I don't like any of the GMs. Chelsea Green supremacy.
So yeah, we have some. Yeah. Speaking of GMs, we can talk about that later after we're done with Raw.
All right. But yeah, as I mentioned, you had Oba squash the Viking Raiders. I believe they're building Oba Femi to what he should be, a monster.
Yeah, but why the Viking Raiders? Like, my thing is, like, I have no problem with him squashing people, but the people that he squashed are just...
Now, for the tag
Let's
team,
be
I don't
squashed.
think it should have been the tag team. I think it should have been like someone like Otis or Tozawa.
Hey, no. Tozawa is unkillable. But also, Tozawa and those are no more contenders right now. So they probably shouldn't
You're
be.
right. That would not have made sense. I forgot about them being number one contenders. Chicken tender contenders.
Yes.
But, yeah, I just don't like the
if they
face
win,
versus
though.
face idea of him. I already discussed that last week. Him versus them two versus Jimmy and Jey Uso. I thought it should have been like a heel team.
Mhm.
But, yeah, I definitely think it should have been someone else that got jobbed out. It just makes the tag team division look weak, I'd say. But they had that happen.
True. Yeah, that's true, yeah.
All right, and then what did we have next? I think
We
we had
had
Penta
next,
versus Bronson Reed.
Wait.
Or did the Bella
no,
Twins
we
come
had
in?
Bella Twins, then a backstage with Maxine.
I'll be
Yeah, we had
honest,
the
Bella Twins and that Maxine segment, they were cringe. I mean, all the Bella Twins pretty much said that they're going number one. They're going against the tag teams. They're going after Rio.
Mhm.
Like,
Which I'd rather have, but I'm not mad at it because we need actual tag teams
yeah, I agree with
in
that.
the women's division, so we can get the women's division back to how it should be.
Yeah. I mean, you could have some interference happen that helps, like, the Bella Twins win. But this is going to be a hot take. I think Rio is actually better than the Bella Twins. Just by pure wrestling, they're better.
Yeah, no, that's not a hot take, but it's not bad having them there. But let's take a minute to like talk about like the Nikki and Brie promo though.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny because they were cheering Brie, they were booing Nikki, and then like Nikki was like, "Oh, they're saying boo, they're saying coop because her boyfriend, and it was funny because like the fans always hate on her for her dating
Yeah.
what's his name? Coop, wasn't it?
Cooper
Cooper
DeJean.
Yeah. So like they're always I mean like I personally don't care. Let her date if she wants. I get he's an adult, but he's 20 years younger. Who cares? They're together. Let it happen. But like the fans always hate on her that, but then she's over there trolling for it. It's funny.
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
And then
I wouldn't be
has,
surprised.
the wrestler.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point as if Nikki Bella's in the files or something, but
Yeah. But then we had Brie doing some yes chants.
Yeah.
And I was like, she's gonna get fired for that.
I'm gonna be honest.
Arena. Yeah.
This could make an opportunity for Daniel Bryan to return. I say, since Brie
He's
Bella
super.
cracked the
So-
ice, I feel like he may return.
the problem is with him, his neck is so messed up. So he was doing commentary for AEW for a while, but he can't do anymore because of how bad his neck is. He can't
Wow.
travel as much. So yeah, he's not coming back.
Yeah, that's a bummer for him. I mean, I was really hoping maybe he'd retire in WWE.
It'd be nice, but his body's so destroyed.
I mean, you never know. You had Edge return after 9 long years.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, it's true. It's a little bit different with his injury, but yeah, it's true.
All right.
Okay. Then next we have Bert Kreischer, the comedian, with Otis Santazawa. I don't know. Do you know who like Bert is?
I honestly don't really know. I'm gonna be honest.
He's a funny comedian, and then he has a Netflix show right now, and that's what he's there. But
that's the thing. I don't watch not much Netflix at all. I only watch it for Raw.
It. But he's a wrestling fan, so it's not that bad. But it was cool to watch him on there. And then Maxine says, "I'm gonna break Dave's ankle," and it was kind of cringy, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that was just like a comedy segment. I mean,
yeah.
Maxine Dupree, don't get me wrong, she's improved in the ring, but she needs to work on her mic skills.
Oh, yeah.
But she still has time. All right.
Next is Miedo.
Yeah, Penta versus Bronson Reed. Of course, you'd have them like going one-on-one. Looked like Bronson Reed was going to win. And, well, Penta looked like he was about to win. Then you had the Vision come in, trying to help Bronson. And it was just like chaos.
Yeah.
The ref would get knocked down, but then all of a sudden, LA Knight would come in to screw Bronson Reed. Hit him with the chair. And honestly, I was fine with the LA Knight spot, but I still think Bronson Reed should have still won the match. Because Bronson Reed, he just beat Roman Reigns. You got to have him be looking strong. Now, Penta, I understand he's a good star too, but you can't have Bronson Reed. You got to build that Vision strong. Because if you're trying to build him to like a huge faction and have him like serious, you got to have him winning.
True. That's fair.
But yeah, or people are not going to take him seriously.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, Penta would win the match.
Yeah.
And then next we'd have Raquel confront Liv Morgan after her like Royal Rumble celebration with.
Yeah. Dom returns.
Yeah, Dom returns. That's right. He does return.
Yes, and then he announces the greatest women's Rumble winner of all time, Liv Morgan.
Until now Chelsea Green in 2027.
Listen, Liv, I know I saw your shirt, and I know it said hot girls love Dominic Mysterio.
Cringe.
I'm just saying. Where's my shirt then? Where's my shirt? I need a hot girls love Nick from the Loop. I need that. And
bro.
I'm actually feel betrayed. Hurt that you would wear that shirt. And I feel like we need to have a serious talk about this.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it later on, but of course Raquel Rodriguez. No, yeah, Raquel Rodriguez would come out. Because she's mad at It's just Raquel. I get their names mixed up because they change them all the time. She used to be Raquel Gonzalez and went from Raquel Rodriguez, and now she's just Raquel. Anyways, she comes out and she asks Liv Morgan one simple question: Why? 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 Why did you eliminate me?
Why?
I'll put the Jeffy clip in here to show Raquel why she was asking.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
I love that clip.
Anyways, Liv Morgan was like, well, you got an opportunity tonight.
Exactly.
And they were hyping her up.
Why is Raquel so like stingy, greedy? Like, come on. Sure, you got a title match. It's okay. You don't gotta win everything.
Yeah. But then you'd have Raquel versus Stephanie Vaquer. And I'll be honest.
Good match.
You say it's a good match. I feel like it failed expectations. I mean, the crowd was dead.
Okay.
The crowd was dead.
The crowd's weird. They're dead all night. It was a weird night.
Yeah.
Worst Philly crowd ever, probably, because Philly's usually really good.
Yeah. The crowd was dead. I thought there were like a couple of botches in the match. It might have been slow paced because, of course, Vaquer's still trying to have that ankle heal up.
Yeah.
I think it might have been why it was slow pace because it was Vaquer's versus match back from injury.
Yeah, and then the table spot kind of messed up because the table didn't break. But that's not really what
I thought that kind of ruined it. I thought it should have been Raquel power bombing Vaquer instead of her doing a Hurricane Rana. Because I feel like if you do a Hurricane Rana, that's not really as much force.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I do believe like the wrong winner won. I mean, as much as I like Vaquer, I think it should have been Raquel. And then they could have built a great storyline between Liv Morgan and Raquel. And then you have a Judgment Day split. And you would have Morgan as the heel and then Raquel as the face. That would have been like great.
Okay. Yeah. That would have been good.
But in the match too, you would have Liv Morgan come out and Roxanne trying to help Raquel when Raquel said stay in the locker room, and they didn't stay in the locker room.
That's true.
So I don't think
she's supposed to be Liv,
because I don't think Raquel's going to be happy about that. So and then of course you had Vaquer win. So it's interesting to see like what's going to happen with the Judgment Day here. I say, but
true.
I'd say the match failed to meet expectations though, but the storyline I think is okay.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, now this is my favorite part of the night. Besides the Gunther's entrance,
I'll let you talk for a little bit about it.
Roman Reigns and CM Punk. Now you'd have like Roman Reigns come out, of course. He'd pretty much like say his stuff. And he would ask the crowd, who do you want me to face, Drew McIntyre or CM Punk? Of course, the crowd responds louder to CM Punk. And then CM Punk comes out. And CM Punk, interestingly, ignores Roman Reigns. He's like, Finn Balor, I'm going to go after you or something like that. And it's hilarious. Like Roman Reigns' facial expression whenever CM Punk walked past him. He's like, dude, I just won a Royal Rumble and you're ignoring me.
Yeah.
And
it was.
And honestly, I'm actually glad we're getting a Punk and a Roman feud because you see how great they are on the mic. It showed in that promo. The storytelling between them. I mean, first you would have. I think you'd have Roman Reigns pretty much like call CM Punk old. He would talk about like, CM Punk doing this and that. And then you have CM Punk talking about Roman not being there while CM Punk has been showing up constantly to all these countries, holding down the World Heavyweight Championship. But then I thought this is where Roman Reigns absolutely cooked CM Punk. He was like, I've been gone for that long, but you've been gone on your best friend's podcast for 10 years. And I had to struggle with that. I thought Punk was cooked right there.
Crying. Look, Punk said everything that I feel. Everything that Punk said, I agree with.
And hey, I agree with Roman Zebros is cringe.
We can never do this podcast again.
I mean, I know I had to say no.
Actually,
no.
I didn't watch the movie. I didn't watch the movie. I just like it. I thought it was cool having them both in it.
Yeah. But I mean, you can tell like Roman was using his serious character there too. It's kind of the same thing he did to Jey Uso.
I think it was good. It was a good promo. It was definitely a good. And both did good. I think Roman won, but I know Punk, and I know that next week he's going to go crazy. I feel like he's going to say some wild stuff. I'm talking like Christian Cage level stuff, if you know what I'm about to say.
Oh yeah.
No, he wouldn't go that far.
Yeah.
That might be kind of bad, but.
Anyways, but also another thing I'd like to say to Roman Reigns mentioned to CM Punk, he talked about how he took away Paul Heyman from him. He was trying to brainwash his cousins, and he almost brainwashed him, but you didn't. And I like how Roman mentioned, I hate you. I'm happy about that. We actually got opponents that don't like each other finally.
Well, yeah. Well, we always have Drew McIntyre, which They hate on Drew a lot in this promo. I mean, like, they couldn't try burying the dude.
Yeah, they both do. It makes it funny though. I think
It was kind of bad.
it adds to Drew's trolling.
I love Drew McIntyre, but yeah.
Same here. I mean, I'm hoping he can hold the championship longer.
Yeah.
But this is gonna be a hot take. But I feel like with just that one promo, that made the World Heavyweight Championship a lot more relevant. Like the story build right behind it, that it's been lacking other places.
Okay. I'll let you have that one. But I feel like this match I'm fine with. I'm not against it. I just don't think that Roman needs it. I think there are more people in the company that need it, but yeah.
I mean, I already made my argument about why Roman Reigns should win the title and be a transitional champion.
I think Roman should win this title from Punk and face Braun Breaker at SummerSlam.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking if he faces Braun Breaker at SummerSlam, that's when he drops it.
If we do that, then I'm fine. Other than that, I don't know.
But what I have a feeling that they might have happened, because you still have Seth Rollins to return. But here's the thing. Will Seth Rollins really want to help out Roman Reigns? I don't think he'll want to do that.
No, he doesn't like Roman.
Yeah, he won't like
Roman. I think by then, Braun's not going to be a part of the vision anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, I've heard some rumors about him getting turned on.
Which, honestly, well, I think he already has. Someone attacked him in that mask. And I feel like it's going to be someone that's going to be with the vision. And that's going to kick Braun out.
Yeah. So, I don't know if it's Austin Theory. I was somebody more original. But yeah.
But I like I said, I think it's going to be either Seth Rollins or Jake Paul. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
All right. So now we got Superstar of the Week. This is going to be a new angle we got every single episode where we give a shout out to we thought was the best superstar, or at least give them some type of credit or compliment or whatever. I'm going to have you go first. Who's your Superstar of the Week?
You go first.
Oh, me?
You go first.
So,
yes, you go first. Yes.
I decided to go with an underdog. I'm going to say Soruka. Why I say Soruka, she had an impressive showing at the Royal Rumble. Ended up being in the top three finalists. And she had a cool, I think during the match, she had a double soul snatcher.
Oh, yeah. I think it was on, it was a little somebody else.
Yeah, but it looked amazing. Just that finisher just looks really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I think she did one to JC Jane, too. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was good, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she looked really impressive. I mean, I enjoy watching her, every time.
They all did, yeah. Yeah.
So, my wrestler of the week is Soruka.
Well, it's time to get people to hate me. My wrestler of the week is the career killer, the ring general, Gunther. The best there
reasonable,
is.
Though.
I mean, look. Yes, it's sad that he retired AJ, but the man is a killer. I mean, he beat AJ. He almost won the Rumble, and he, how do I say what he did to Dragon without getting in trouble? He did something crazy to Dragon Lee. That's not so bad.
Yeah, he did something crazy. It gives him more to his heel character, I say. That spot.
Dude, it looked so badass.
Yeah, it did.
It was awesome.
Definitely. All right, I say that's all for this episode. That was some pretty good takes. I thought that was a pretty good argument about Roman Reigns, why he should or shouldn't win the Rumble.
Yeah.
I thought there were some interesting takes we had in there. Of course, we'll be on probably in either next week or a week or two. Yeah, we'll be on next week. We're probably only going to be talking about Smackdown and Raw, but not as much. It won't be as long as an episode because there's no pay-per-view. But...
Oh, true.
But I say... Oh, I remember.
Actually,
rank the Royal Rumble between 0 to 10. What do you think of the Royal Rumble?
8. A 7.5 to 8.
A 7.5. I'm gonna be honest.
Yes.
I was giving it like a lower rating, but I'm gonna give it like a 4 out of 10. And
A 4 out of 10?
yeah, I mean, it
Wow.
wasn't. It just you expect the Royal Rumble to be really high, and I don't think it was
Yeah.
that high because you'd have.
Okay.
And I think we've had like ours not as high for like different reasons. Mine, I think the
True.
wrong people got jobbed out.
Okay, that's
Matt
fair.
Cardona should not have got jobbed out into Rumble. Chelsea Green should not have got jobbed out into Rumble. I mean, I know she lasted 8 minutes, but that still feels like she should have been in there longer. I mean,
Okay.
she should have been in there longer. I feel like there was like I don't know, like the Sami Zayn versus Drew match just did not feel that exciting. I'm gonna be honest. It was a decent match, but I didn't feel hyped because you kind of knew what was gonna happen, either or.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gunther versus AJ Styles. I mean, that match was okay, but was there really anything memorable beside him retiring?
No, that's fair.
Like, I don't know, like those two matches. I feel like they should have had more matches at least, or had more of like,
Yeah.
or maybe like not a stipulation, but maybe like more of like a match type instead of a regular match.
Mhm.
Maybe like an Extreme
Yeah.
Rules where it kind of gives AJ Styles an equalizer.
Yeah. I just, from a wrestling standpoint and a storytelling standpoint, I like the Rumble. I think that some people turned the job out, yes. So yeah, a 7 for me mostly, but yeah, I think it was good.
Yeah, but that's my thing about Rumbles. My expectation is high because it's one of the top pay per views of the year.
Yeah, yeah.
Beside WrestleMania, I say. I think Royal Rumble's second.
Okay,
But yeah,
that's fair.
so that's my takes there. All right, of course, good having you on here, Nathan. Nathan
Yes,
from the
good to
Lou,
buddy.
and of course,
Nathan from the Lou.
new member of the Secret Harvest right here.
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
getting my Liv Morgan shirt next week too. You know, the hot girls love Nick Lou.
Yeah, you should get like a custom shirt made like that. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Get
Yeah.
some merch.
Of course, we'll be on next Thursday to talk about the Rumble. Not the Rumble. We already talked about
The
the
Rumble. Well,
I'm tired, guys.
And maybe some other things.
But yeah,
I have some ideas for next week so we can get into about that. So yeah.
yeah. But of course, the major news, and then Raw and SmackDown. Of course, all the good stuff.
Yeah, with some major news to go over.
All right. If y'all
Okay.
if y'all are new to this channel, of course, like and subscribe. That helps out the channel off a lot. It's free. It's easy to do. So, and spread the word about this podcast.
Okay, yeah.
That'll get more viewers here. It's pretty entertaining. You guys won't regret it.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
See you guys
Bye, Mark.
next time.